You know when you go for an eye test, sometimes I think, I don't know the answer. You know they say which is clearer? Compare these two, the green or the red. And they're like, I don't know, looks the same to me. And then they're like, with or without, with or with, I don't know. Of course there is no right or wrong answer. It's about what is for you, for your personal prescription. But sometimes being asked to compare these things, we just get overwhelmed. Or maybe you play Top Trumps. You ever play Top Trumps? Top Trumps is a game of comparisons. You get the cards and maybe it's cars. My favourite Top Trumps when I was a kid was always cars. And it's like, which is the most powerful, which is the fastest, which is the most economical. I remember we had footballers. Who got the biggest transfer fee? And you're comparing and contrasting. But we know in life, comparison can be dangerous, can't it? We compare ourselves with others, we either overinflate how good we are and it boosts our ego, or we really end up feeling rubbish because we're not as good as someone else. Or we compare and say, well, their life's going really well, they're more blessed than I am. Their ministry is different to mine. It's better. They're seeing more people get saved. And whatever comparison we give, generally it's unhealthy. In our Sunday series, we started this week a series called This Is My Story. And we're thinking about John the Baptist. John the Baptist knew who he was and he knew who he wasn't. It's one of the things we were talking about on Sunday. John knew he wasn't the Messiah. And so instead of comparing himself to Jesus, he said, Jesus is the one. He's greater than I am. And I'm going to fulfill my calling to prepare the way, to point people to Jesus. We focus on what God has called us to, instead of comparing ourselves with everyone else. We're being a healthier position. We focus on the path God has put before us and walk in our journey, instead of looking at other people's blessings, other people's ministries, other people's situations. That's a healthier option. John said about Jesus, he must increase, I must decrease. Let's focus on Jesus, the Messiah, and not compare ourselves with others in ways that are unhealthy. Yes, sometimes in life, comparison is healthy. If trying to decide where to go, what job to do, what to buy, sometimes weighing up the options can be very useful. But in terms of comparing ourselves with others, generally that can lead to trouble. Let's fix our eyes on Jesus, the one who is above all. We're not the Messiah. We're not the Saviour. He is. That's our midweek thought. Love to hear from you. Keep in touch. Hopefully if you're from our church you received your This Is My Story booklet. If not, you can find the PDF available. Check out the details in the About Us section on this YouTube channel. God bless. Keep in touch. Take care.